The guy never expected this. After gaining the favor of the gods, no matter where he faced danger, a god would always step in to help. They could help him out of any crisis, and if someone crossed him, the thunder god would just send a strike, taking out their entire base. The gods always acted so harmless around him, so he had no idea how strong they truly were. Until the Onmyoji Harima came asking for help, begging him to get rid of a powerful dark spirit. It was something they just couldn't handle. He guessed it might actually be a fallen deity. He specifically sought out the guy, knowing he had powerful guardians. But the mountain god didn't agree right away. Gods don't just take orders from mortals. Harima could tell the god was offended. Thankfully, a familiar stepped in to calm things down, but there was one condition. He had to bring over his favorite snacks. That was the mountain god's only demand. He sent his familiar to go with the guy. They set off early the next morning. Their target was inside this temple. He usually couldn't see these kinds of things, but this one was so dark it was practically visible. The negative energy was just too overwhelming, so they had to pin all their hopes on the guy. The dark spirit sensed his presence immediately, trying to eliminate anyone who stepped inside. He instantly pulled out his sticky notes, knowing his writing was highly effective against them. This move quickly subdued the spirit, revealing its true form as a bunch of dolls. Even though there were quite a few of them, having the familiar around made it easy. The real problem was the boss. It gave off an entirely different level of dark energy. The guy threw a few notes into the air and used wind magic to blow them over. A direct hit would purify it, but he clearly underestimated his opponent. The spirit blocked the notes before they even got close. The next second he was grabbed by the doll's hair, giving him no chance to reach for his notes. He silently cried out to the mountain god for help, and that single call reached the god from miles away. He could still intervene remotely. By channeling his power through his familiar, he instantly transferred his energy over. Since they were connected at the source, the arrogant dark spirit was completely frozen by this massive force. It was his first time seeing the mountain god in action. He helped cleanse the evil from its body, but even though the doll was purified, the dark aura in the temple remained. There was another dark entity inside, even stronger than the doll. Since he was out of notes, he had to write some new ones on the spot. But surprisingly, the notes just couldn't purify the orb, and the alternate dimension started collapsing. The familiar suggested using a leaf from the divine tree. Since ordinary notes could only hold so much power, a divine leaf would greatly boost his magic. He tried purifying it again with the leaf. The dark energy on the orb was completely cleared, but they had no time to think. They urgently needed to get out of there. The surrounding space was heavily distorted. Suddenly a massive tree came crashing down. He couldn't dodge in time, but a lightning bolt struck down, cutting a path right to where he was standing. He fell right into the bottomless pit, thinking that was the end of it, but he woke up to find they had escaped the realm. Rescued by his old friends the wind and thunder gods, he received the promised gifts from Harima. He made sure the other gods got their share too. As for the wind and thunder gods, he treated them to a nice hot spring bath to thank them for saving his life. He also brought back the purified spirit. It finally revealed its true form, the last of the four sacred beasts of Phoenix.